الحين عندنا بودكاست وايد مميز. You need to come a little bit so for the voice.
Hey bro.
السترايك اغلب بودكاستاتي كانت اما جرابلينج او MMA. الحين راح ندخل على مرحله جديده. شنو المرحله هذه؟ سترايك. طبعا خلصنا من الكيوكشن، الحين شنو راح ندش عليه؟ على الموتاي. منو معانا؟ Can you introduce yourself sir?
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Yaqub Damien Alamos.
Okay.
I'm from France and I'm living in Kuwait now, teaching Muay Thai.
Why do you choose Kuwait?
I choose Kuwait for the Islamic environment.
For real, man. We're not that, as you notice, maybe we're not that strict.
I mean, yeah, you know, it's not a strict country.
It is in the middle.
But I can practice.
Yeah, exactly.
And without people
judging you. Okay.
In France, I can practice as well, but people will always judge you, look at you, and tell you you're a terrorist. Or you're gonna explode. If they touch me, I'm gonna explode or something, you know?
No.
There, man.
In Kuwait, we are very.
I like the easy life of Kuwait.
Yeah, it is easy.
It's easy. People is nice. And it's relaxed, you know.
We are people. We are welcoming all kind of people.
Yeah,
you know,
nice. It's a nice country, you know. I can live with the family life, like, you know.
So, what is your background in Muay Thai? Like, you know, how did you learn it? How did you discover it?
I started Muay Thai when I was 8 years old.
MashaAllah.
With my uncle. He used to have a gym, and he was a trainer. He's still a trainer in Paris. So he bring me into it when I was 8 years old. And I start my first competition straight away. Like from the age of 8 until 10, I was fighting French boxing, sagat.
Sagat. You do sagat before?
A bit, because they didn't allow in France to fight under 10.
Can you explain to people what sagat is? Because nobody know about it.
Sagat is they call it French boxing. Is a kind of kickboxing.
Yes.
But you have to hit with your feet.
Is it really they still wear shoes?
They still wear shoes. For sagat. Very funny.
Spandex.
Bending stick to the skin.
But we're not judging. But it's good kickboxing.
It's a good basis actually, because it's good movability.
I read about the history about it. It's originated in Marseille, where the sailor used to fight for place.
I was training Muay Thai, but I was competing in sagat.
How come?
Because I couldn't compete under the age of 10.
So because of technicality, so you fight in sagat.
But when I reached 10, I started to compete in Muay Thai.
10 competing in Muay Thai. That's just
I got
badass.
I got a few, like maybe 4, 5 or 6 French championship.
MashaAllah.
When I was a kid, until 13 years old. Then 14 years old, 15 years old, I started to fight professionally.
At 14 years old?
14, 15, when I started to go to Thailand. Before then I...
The shocking way that, how casual you say it. I'm from 15, I fought in Muay Thai, and you're so humble about it. I know guys who only fight, you know what, let's not do riba, you know, let's focus on you. So 14, 15, you go to Thailand.
I started to go to Thailand with my uncle. He took me to the gym and teach me, and we used to go to fight all over France, sometimes in Europe as well. We used to go to Spain, Denmark, Italy, all of that. This is between 14 years old and 16 years old.
What is major competition you won in this period from 15?
I got, from this place, I only got a national championship. I was a French champion. But then when I became, my first title actually was in Muay Thai. I got the French championship professional when I was 18, and when I was 19, I got the world champion belt.
MashaAllah. But this is can I interrupt you for a second?
Yeah.
My problem, like for ignorant people like me who doesn't know about Muay Thai, there is too many world championship. People claim they're world championship. But like, how do I know if it is a legit organization?
How will you know? There is simply 3 main federation, and I would say even maybe now 2.
Okay.
That you have credibility to be a world champion with. The other ones they created. For example, now I take Mahmoud, my student, and next week I make him a world champion. Easy, because I have contacts. I call this federation WPMF, how many letters? X, Y, Z.
Say it.
I will be true, you know, because in Europe it's like that.
We have it worse here because social pressure is.
I don't know about Kuwait, but in Europe it's like that. They create belts, federations, but like I take you and fight with Mahmoud.
And it's only one fight, and he's world champion.
And one of you is going to be world champion. But
Oh
I will
God.
take, if usually what they do in France, they get their students and they get someone from Slovakia or
Okay.
Portuguese, like
Western Europe,
which is
unknown. Yeah.
unknown and less good than him. So for sure he will win.
So fix, but not in not in direct way. Like they
Yeah,
bring somebody
exactly.
bad, somebody
it's
bad.
fixed,
and
but they make it nice.
Okay.
Yeah, but actually is like as I told you, there is two
Clear.
federation.
Can you tell
or
them
three.
clear, please?
So I will
Because-
tell you, please. The first one, it's WMC,
WMC.
World Muay Thai Council, which is the oldest one, and it's the most prestigious one. I mean, world champion.
World.
And there is something more prestigious than that.
Which is?
The Thai circuit, which is the Lumpinee.
This is the stadium, famous stadium. Yeah.
Famous stadium.
What they call it
this
again?
level, if you're world champion, you're not the best. You have something to do better.
Oh my God! Yeah.
The world champion is like if you're world champion in MMA, for example.
Yeah.
It's not like UFC champion. You can get like another belt, a world champion belt
Yes.
from another federation.
Yeah. But you should
The
reach
best is
UFC. Yeah.
In
Right.
Muay Thai, you have these three world federation.
Yes.
So you will be known as a world champion.
So you take they take world champion in which federation?
I took two of them, the main one. I took WMC, World Muay Thai Council,
World Muay Thai Council,
and WPMF, World Professional Muay Thai Federation.
Professional.
World Professional Muay Thai Federation.
So this is the major two.
Yeah, this major two, they are the most prestigious, the oldest one, and the one that based in Thailand, and they are held by the Thai government. And stuff.
So it is based in Thailand. It's not
Yeah,
like
WMC and WPM they are. Yeah, and they are the real federations.
How you get invited to fight in this federation? Do they absorb you? They
They see you, and then you have to go through you have to
through
fight
what?
and win through like rankings. But
So they
actually
resurrect.
sometimes they use this to, it's like what's time Kuwait
Okay.
for some kind of people.
But it's still legit. It's still legit. You see,
It's still legit.
They
Like
will not take anybody.
Not anyone will get the belt. You still have to be like.
You should have record
You
and-
should be a professional and have record and wins against several names.
Did they produce any K1 fighters
They do. They did. Yeah, they did.
and Glory fighters?
Yeah,
So
they
it is
Some
the
of
same
them.
level, yeah.
It's the same level, yeah, actually, in kickboxing. So these two federation.
Yes. You get
like-
built in.
I got the world. I've been world champion in these two federations. So I got WPMF. This is my first world title belt.
How old are you?
WPMF, World Professional Muay Thai Federation. I was 19.
Mashallah.
Yeah.
Do you have no disrespect, but
Yeah.
like this is what I do. Do you have like something to confirm it, like a internet site or
Everything is online.
Nice.
You have Wikipedia. You have reports.
You will
have
send me the link later, okay?
Videos.
Yeah.
You have there's hundreds of links.
It's amazing. Like we have this kind of level in Kuwait and nobody know about you. I'm terribly sorry.
Inshallah,
I do.
You will know.
Yeah, believe me. After this, I will try. I will make
inshallah.
sure that every kick striker in Kuwait know about you. So like after this two major belt you have.
Yeah. So first of all, I got the WPMF, World Professional Muay Thai Federation.
Yes.
So this is my first belt. I got it in Thailand in Lumpinee Stadium.
Lumpinee Stadium. This is the prestigious.
In the stadium, but I
Yeah.
didn't got the Lumpinee Stadium's belt yet, which is the most prestigious.
So you still
title.
didn't get to the level.
No. This is not. I tell you, world champion. It's like in Muay Thai. It's not the best.
Oh my God.
The best is the Lumpinee belt, which is impossible. When I was young, it was my dream, but I didn't believe in it really 100% because it's impossible.
Okay.
Why? Because no non-Thai fighters have got this belt.
So it's only been with Thai people only. Yeah.
Only Thai people. Why? Because the level is too high.
Okay.
In this circuit, like the Lumpinee, Rajat circuit, Rajanamnen, there's two major stadiums.
Rajanant and Lumpinee.
Rajanamnen and Lumpinee. But
If I-
Lumpinee is the most prestigious one.
If a guy come to me, he said, I'm champion in Lumpinee Stadium. How can I make sure that his claim is true?
He will be a liar. You know why? Because until now, there's only two guys that got the belt, legitimate.
Can the people fight and win like normal fight there, or
Yeah,
it is
you
on-
can fight. Sometimes foreigners they fight there, but they don't fight in the highest level. Some of them, a few, like maybe one or two, we're talking about because the level is too high.
So even the undercard is level high.
And
So,
even the undercard, but sometimes they have undercard on the other days, like Saturday when
so there
it's
is
like small cards, and
so-
then like not anyone can fight, but
so sea level basically can go
Good
there to just full the time.
good,
You know?
yeah. But the actually good show, which is 2 times a week, It's only high.
Only the best
only
of the
best of the Thailand and the world, because the best in the world is Thailand.
Okay, fair enough.
So
yeah,
if I say if you're the best in Thailand, then you're the best in the world.
Okay, making it. But what about there is, like the way you say it, there is no other place in the world which can produce Muay fighter same level like Russian.
They cool, but when they go to the stadium, with those stadium, I mean, the rules are different.
Okay.
It's pure Thai Muay Thai. Like they've got their own way to count the points, and there is gambling around.
So it's wasta.
It's not wasta, but you have to know the rules of the gambling, and you have to know the rules of the.
Why?
You have to know how they judge the fight.
Okay.
And most of the people, they go to Thailand, they fight, they lose, even if they're good fighters, because they don't know the rules. It's a particular way to win a fight there.
So there is a specific rule for the Pacific.
For this Muay Thai.
Okay.
And even when these guys, they go fight in Europe, they win because they're too good.
Because they're familiar with their own rule, yeah.
Even with the other rules, they win because the level is too high.
What happened, like after you finish these two belts, when you take this two belt, you were 19, you were in Thailand. What happened next? Yeah.
So I got this belt at 19 years old, this WPMF. Then I defended twice, actually. I defended twice.
MashaAllah.
So one title defense in Lumpinee again, against the Thai. So I beat him. Then I've been offered to fight for the Lumpinee belt.
Oh, you reach it here then, yeah.
Because I go beat up all the guys in the ranking from
which ranking? From which?
The Lumpinee ranking.
There is Lumpinee ranking.
There is a ranking, yeah.
There is record for it.
It's very hard to go into the ranking. To be number 10 is really hard.
You are on this ranking.
I went into it when I got the world champion belt because I was based in Thailand. So they got me into the ranking and I beat a few of them. And I fought a few fights on the TV and stuff. I became famous and I beat some names. And I reached the number 4 place.
You have the link for that, right?
Everything is linked and everything. If you want to verify
I would.
All the names.
No, because I will put all this information because people said, like, believe it or not, like because I'm not exposing. I'm digging after people. People telling me that you are a liar, you are shaming, you're etc. But your case is perfect. Like you have everything. Yeah, you have everything. You have everything.
Evidence for everything.
Exactly. Sorry about that, but the people here.
I know. It's normal, and I understand. You need to know.
Man, you're too good to be true. Like you feel like your level. Like the first time I hear about you because like before in Kuwait, we had Brazilian black belt fake. Like we have fake MMA fighter. We have too many fake things. So like. When I heard first about you, I don't want to get excited now.
Maybe it's not true.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a fake guy.
Yeah, maybe. Not disrespect. Maybe.
I know, of course.
But like
that's right,
the moment I saw the video, my instincts say no. That's a real deal. But I need to know the detail.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. All of my fights, or my main fights, they're all in YouTube. It's probably 20 more, maybe 40 fights on YouTube, maybe, I don't know.
So from 19, now you are already 6 years doing Muay Thai, since 13 years old.
Since 14, I'm fighting professionally.
So like now you defended your belt?
World champion belt, I defended once.
Yes.
Then I fought a lot of fights not for my belt, just ranking fights. So I got up to the rankings.
Active
Fighting in Thailand. But under the promoter of Lumpinee. So I fought some of the fights in Lumpinee, some of the fight in the south of Thailand, but all for the Lumpinee ranking.
Okay.
So I beat almost all of them until I reach the promoter say, okay, this is your day. In a month you're gonna fight for the belt.
Damn.
And this is historic because this is I'm the first to fight like it, to make all the ranking and fight for the belt.
MashaAllah.
Other than Thai people.
You first non-Thai?
Yeah, to get this belt.
بحذفك بالبطل ليش ما I'm telling him that I'm shocked that لا I'm منصدم شو خاصة أنت. I am genuinely in shock because it's like saying we have like a guy with same level as Hexen Gracie in jiu-jitsu, like, but nobody know about him. I'm not glorifying you, but this is the bloody truth. Yeah, this is the truth. So you reached this level.
I reached that belt.
How old are you?
I was 21.
21.
Yeah, how old are you? I was shocked when they offered me this fight because I knew I reached the rankings. I reached to number 4 when I fought for the belt.
Okay.
Yeah, or number 3 maybe. I can't remember which ranking I was, but I beat them almost all of them in my category, which was 140 pounds.
110 كيلو ها.
So 63 and a half.
63, nice.
63 and a half kilo.
Oh, okay.
So I won that fight. We made a big bet and stuff. I remember we bet like a lot of money.
That's a lot of pressure, isn't
I
it?
trained really hard and stuff. So I got the fight.
Good motivator, man. Good motivation, yeah.
So we got.
How many hours did you train? Like people
We used to train from 6 to 7 hours a day.
Allahu Akbar.
Every day. Yeah.
Allahu
Apart
Akbar.
from some Sundays. Sunday you only run little bit.
So this is not training, yeah, a little bit. How far you? Sorry, how long you run? What is the distance? Yeah.
So we
How many
used to run
kilometers?
every day twice. So in the morning we used to run an hour approximately, 40 minutes, 50 minutes. It depends how fast we go.
MashaAllah.
And in the afternoon like 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
No distance or just run? Yeah.
No, there's a distance. Actually my gym was in the top of a mountain.
Also, it's
Very high mountain.
Allah.
So subhanallah, we used to go down every day and go up twice a day.
I know for fact, like when I notice multi people guy, they retire at 25,
Yeah.
24.
Because we train hard.
Yeah,
And we fight a lot.
that makes sense now.
Like an MMA fighter will fight maybe 3 times a year.
Yeah.
4 times.
What about
we fight
Muay Thai?
12, from 10 to 12 times a year.
La ilaha illallah.
Sometimes I fight every 2 weeks. Or because if I.
How can you recover from this, man?
So you recover 1 week, you take a rest, you
But you
enjoy
still
it.
train in this.
What I used to do, like after a fight, at least I take 3-4 days like nothing.
Nothing, yeah.
Just stay home, go see my friends, go to the beach, Thailand,
Yeah,
Phuket.
yes.
You relax for a few days. Sometimes more when you have injuries, because sometimes you win a fight but you came out of it, you can't walk.
Oh, cool.
You've got a cut, you've
Yeah.
got a broken hand or anything, but even if you win or lose, you still have
still have
injuries
it,
because
yeah.
it's very violent.
It is very violent.
It's very violent and a lot of pressure in the fight. Like I was telling to Mahmoud, Muay Thai is not like one is following another one.
No, no,
Like
it's-
MMA, sometimes they're following each other for long.
Like Kyokushin, guy in front of guy and they're smashing
You got
each
in
other,
front
yeah.
And you smash for 5 rounds.
But you have elbows and knees, and this is
elbow
much,
on the knees,
much
and this is
dangerous than
Very,
much
very, it makes a lot of damage.
Yeah,
Like lots of cuts.
cuts, you know. Did you get cut with elbow?
I
before?
got a few cuts, but I gave them more.
Ah, okay.
It used to be my favorite weapon. So
Oh my God, nice,
elbow, yeah.
nice.
Elbow is my favorite. Yeah.
So like now we reach 21 now.
21. I got
20.
the Lumpinee belt.
You get the Lumpinee belt.
I was the Lumpinee champion. Yeah, first non-Thai.
Oh.
Actually, to not be a liar, because I don't want to lie, there is a guy called Murad Sari from France.
Okay.
He got that belt, but I will explain you how. There is like French promoters, they pay money to the Thai promoters
okay.
to give him the opportunity to fight in Lumpinee for the belt. But he never fought in Lumpinee. He never got through. The
He
ranking.
didn't go the ranking, yeah.
He didn't
You-
even
you-
fought in Thailand a lot.
You-
Fight was not in Thailand, right?
The fight was in Lumpinee, but actually, like he never fought in Lumpinee before.
so
So that was
basically
not legitimate. It was like they pay money.
he jumped the
He
queue.
jumped and he won by KO. He's a Lumpinee champion.
But he didn't
Not-
struggle
not
like
the
you.
real, Not the real way, So everyone, like in the Muay Thai, they know. They say I am the first one, the real Lumpinee champion, ever.
So in Kuwait we have the first non-Thai Lumpinee champion.
Yeah, of Muay Thai history.
Okay.
And I defend the belt after that 3 times.
Do you know that's shocking because the first time
And this is still until now unbeaten.
unbeaten.
No,
you still get the Lumpinee belt.
Yeah, like unbeaten this record. I mean, because
3
actually
times.
there's another French guy. He got the belt, but he never defended.
Trained him.
But he was my friend. He used to be in my gym.
Sure.
When I left the gym, I was like, "You are the next. Go."
And book it.
Yeah, in Phuket. Yeah, Rafi is called. He's a very good fighter. He got the Lumpinee belt. He deserved it. Like me, he went from the 0 to the whole ranking until the first fight, and he got the.
So the third time you defend Lumpinee belt, you doing another thing? Did you have other achievement or?
I got a few other world championships. I got a WMC belt, World Muay Thai Council
Okay.
in Thailand.
And this is the main thing that you've been telling.
The other man, yeah. And then I won a tournament under WMC as well, like a World Muay Thai Council tournament, but 8-man tournament, like a marathon.
Okay.
In the same night, you fight 3 times. Yeah, that fight was in France, and I remember the prize was like 10,000 euro, which is nothing for the high level. But
okay.
Muay Thai is like this. And the best fighter on the the best fighter, and the moment was there. You know, it was like the best, two of the best French. One of the best Thai was here, Italian fighter, British fighter, and me.
European.
It was a very high level tournament, and I got it. And it was my last fight.
This was the last tournament in Thailand.
This was in France. This was my last high professional fight.
In total, how many fights you have? How many?
I don't know exactly. Like on the internet, some people say 80, some people say 100, some people say 70. Honestly, I don't know. But I think with the amateur fights, and I reached maybe 120 or something.
120 Muay
yeah, approximately. I'm not sure, but like from 80 to 120.
Man,
like,
even if it is
with amateurs,
even if it is 50, that's a lot, man. You know,
not
like,
all of them professional. Maybe professional fights. Maybe
dude,
60, 70.
Even if it is party fight, it's still hard.
It's amateur fights, and when I was, because I started really young. When I was 8, I was fighting already. So
because we have people here in Kuwait, they have like couple of fights. And they شنو يشجعونا بالانجليزي شنو they're making too much noise about it. I'm a Muay fighter.
Yeah, I know. This is like this, man. Because they don't have professional fighters here.
Yes.
So the guys, they feel that there's a space for them. They have a fight or two, but I don't blame them. Like, what I blame a bit is when they create like
illusion.
I'm a crew or this. Keep in your place. Wait a bit.
Okay, now we enter the mind zone. The mind zone. Yeah.
But I don't like. It's not even my problem for me, to be honest.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Because I know real Muay Thai. I've been in Thailand for 5 years. I stayed there. I stayed there 5 years, but before that I went like several.
But now it is my problem. Do you know why? Because like people, the masses, they didn't live in Muay Thai for as long as you. So like, how now? The question that I really need to answer. How do I know? Like for example, Mahmoud is a legit Muay Thai fighter, or legit. What crew meaning? What doesn't? Too many Thai vocabulary. What doesn't make sense for me? Yeah.
So there's not really senses because all of these things have been created, and not all of them uses it. So like if you go to the best fighters in the world, they never heard about the world, or like the dance or crews or everything. Like this is something that has been made. I think. I have two visions about these things. I think this is good. It has a good, and it has bad, because it makes people that is not in their place, give them a place that is not theirs.
Okay.
But on another vision, it's good for the new people that practice, like kids, because they can get grades and it encourages them.
Encouraging, yeah.
It's just structuring a bit the sport, but here they don't use it in the right way because they create this guy's crew 25 or I don't know how many. But like for example. I've been Lumpinee champion, and Bakao is a big superstar in Muay Thai, Senchai and Yotsinkai, all the big fighters, and this one is the one that European knows. And there is fighters that's much stronger than that,
yes,
which fight in Thailand only.
Oh really?
And they're better than Bakao, they're better than this and that. And they never heard about this crew and stuff. So if you say, yeah, you're not a legitimate fighter because you're not crew 120 or you're not...
What's crew 120? What does
I don't know, or 20 Dan or I don't know.
Oh yeah, the Dan, yeah.
But why Bakao or why even me, because I was a Lumpinee champion and world champion, and why even Senchai or Yotsinkai or all these fighters, why they don't even have
because
any
because the first contact for me with Muay Thai was in England. Yeah, okay.
Even in England, they don't have anything.
Exactly. There was two kind of person I see in a Muay Thai gym: instructor, a student. That's it.
That's it. You're a trainer. Even myself now, some people they call me a legend because nobody still did what I did.
You are. Actually,
I never said myself I'm a crew or anything. I'm a trainer for now.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm a trainer. I train people. I teach them, maybe instructor. Yeah, I instruct them Muay Thai. I teach them real Muay Thai. But who I am to say I'm a crew?
So So what does a crew mean actually?
Crew, it's a Thai word which is mean professor or
professor. So
like
teacher.
Crew, yeah, teacher. Like, but a bit higher. Like you call someone crew when he's high. Like
a teacher of teacher.
Yeah, like a teacher of teacher. In Thai language means like crew. Yeah, when you say to your teacher, the high teacher, the main
show
teacher,
respect. To show respect.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's your crew. You can use it in the school. You can use it in any. It's not especially Muay Thai.
So it is like a sensei in Japanese. They say sensei for for instructor of any kind. Yeah.
Instructor. Yeah. So that's a Thai word. It doesn't mean like you are. If you say crew, But even in Thailand, like the best trainers in Thailand, the Thai ones,
they don't call themselves pro.
nobody calls them pro.
So it's only be created to do marketing scheme to.
It exists in Thailand, but it's not in every gyms and in. Like I remember.
Foreigner gym only, right?
I don't know exactly like where they use this word, but it's not everywhere. You know, like you go to some of the most professional gym, like you go to, for example, now because people know Sanchai, he's the legend now, he's the best fighter.
But there is, as you said, there is people better than him.
No, Sanchai no.
No, Sanchai
I mean
no.
Wakao and
yeah.
Sanchai is the best,
He's the
pound
best
for pound fighter.
Okay.
Yeah, this of this era. All right, and
لعب ضد سانشاي.
You fight against Sanchai.
I fought against him. Yeah.
Fight, not a sparring.
No,
fight.
a fight. Yeah, it was held in Paris. Two judge against one. Islands.
Damn.
So I could win. I was close to win, but I didn't do enough. One judge saw me winning. Two other judges saw me losing. I could have done best, but I tried.
I'm having mini heart attack. Like, no, I'm dead serious. Like, we have. Okay, continue. I will not interrupt because now I'm getting gold. Now I'm getting gold. So I don't know what to ask. Seriously, man. No, seriously. So like now we cover the thing that we see, the kuru, the cruel
so
down.
As I say, if I had to do something like that, maybe I will. But I will not follow the federation because I don't think they do it correctly. Like if I do it myself, I'll do it for kids.
For kids only, yeah.
Yeah, why? Just give them recompense, motivation.
Recompense mean like a motivation.
Just under my academy.
So it's not.
It's not something like federation stamped and.
Because
I will create it myself. Like I give you a recompense. You get a project. This thing. I give you a certificate. You are.
But this is not the common in
But
Thai.
it's not common at all. And even if I do this, it's only business way. Honestly,
so
not only business.
Yeah, this is the gold word I'm looking for. It is a business.
Yeah. But me, I wouldn't even do that. I'll do it if I would only for kids, to give them motivation, and to create a little fun, and to create a little move. But I will not make it. How do you say that?
Like for guy, the adult, for adult.
حكومي
it is not the official way.
Not official. I'm not making official at all. It's only under my gym. Like if they go to another gym, they can't say I'm this belt or no. It doesn't mean anything.
There is no belt in Muay Thai, right?
It will mean only under my gym, under my team only.
On the art of Muay Thai.
Yeah, on the art of Muay Thai. There is no belt. There is no.
Wait. In the art of Muay Thai, there is any ranking from a guy who fought Sanchai. How many years you've been in Thailand?
I stayed there 5 years and I went a lot. And I've been in Muay Thai since I was 8, so now I'm 20, almost 28. So almost
20 years. 20 years in Muay Thai.
19 years. Muay Thai.
Like 10 years, man. Yeah, 10. Yeah. There is any ranking in Muay Thai? Yes or no first?
Ranking?
Ranking. Like if there is any like
professional? Look, Muay Thai, I will tell you, Muay Thai is like boxing, ranking ways.
That's a good way.
This is very easy. So when you reach a professional level, you will be ranking in a certain federation. Like in boxing, there is 3 federations.
I don't know, but I think
WBC, and another one, WBA, I think. In Muay Thai, that's the same. WPMF, WMC, WBC.
How this federation know about you? How know about you?
No, because you fight you be French champion, then you be European champion.
So
then you go into the world ranking champion when you fight in Thailand, when you beat some names.
By repetition then?
Yeah. By fighting like
by
boxing.
Fighting.
In boxing, how they go into the rankings.
Promoter and ranking.
Even in UFC, maybe you follow that.
Yeah.
They have a ranking.
Yes.
10 to 1.
But it is...
How do I come in? They fight in Bellator or other organization.
Yes.
And then he fight one fight in UFC and he became ranked number 9 or.
But there is no such a thing called like not done one like
no.
level. I don't know what they call it here in Kuwait.
No.
There is no official leveling for Muay Thai.
No.
100% sure.
Not under my
experience.
My experience, or not under real Muay Thai. But as I say,
I like that word. Yeah.
As I say, some people they created that
to encourage people to.
As I say, I understand it. I think one way is good and another way no.
You tell me. You explain it. Why?
Because one, I will say it again quickly. Because one, they can use this place to fake their place. And another way is good for people.
For encouraging people.
For new people.
Because
to make a structure around Muay Thai. So
I will tell you something. In Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu used to become to take the time it take to become from white to blue belt. In my days, it used to be 3 years, 2 year and a half, maybe 4 years. And even so, the instructor say, "No, go fuck off. You're not good enough. You're not good enough to be blue belt." But like too many people said, "Oh man, I cannot train that long in a white belt." So they create, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, after 6 months you become a blue belt. Yeah, so you can, you can progress and you can. I noticed the same thing Muay because like before, I know it's only a teacher and a student.
Yeah.
But now like people know there's level, etc.
Yeah, but actually this is new, to be honest.
This is new, huh?
This is new, and it's not like recognized by the main fighters.
A small
Because
federation.
Muay Thai, what is it? The main fighters, the main trainers, the main highs, the big gyms, you know.
Yes.
Like for myself, Muay Thai, it's in Thailand, and it has to be taken from them
Okay.
because it's the national sport.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
So and you have to take how you have to practice how they practice it. If you want to train red Muay Thai, if you want to train K1, that's different.
Yeah, it is different. But like, I had a guy here for the Kuwait Federation of Muay Thai. I demand from him to create a guideline for people like me. Like if there is a young boys who want to go to Thailand, but they don't know where to go. Like, you know, and the way you say there is some kind of business-oriented gyms and there is normal gym. How do I know if I want to go to Thailand?
Even I will tell you, even the business-oriented gym, they don't practice this dance.
Oh my God! Okay.
Like for example, I get the example of Tiger Muay Thai,
Yeah, this is the
which is the most famous
Business.
gym for business gym
Yes.
in Thailand. So first of all, they don't have any high-level fighters in Thailand.
Huh?
Tiger Muay Thai hasn't got any high-level fighters
So they don't
in
have.
Thailand.
Okay.
So that's a business gym. They got some good Thai fighters, but they're not in the high level. They're not in the Lumpinee Stadium fighting in the main shows and
Oh my God,
getting
yeah.
the belts. No, they're not on that.
So if I want to know a gym good, I see there
But
if they have
it's
fighters.
good gym. You can learn because they have good trainers. The trainers is past. Is retired.
Okay.
Some of the main champions there. Like if I go there, maybe they will take me as a trainer because I had the Lumpinee champion belt and several world champion belts. So maybe they could take me as a trainer.
Okay.
So some of the trainers, they're really good.
So they have history.
But they don't
some
have fighters. And what you need when you go to a gym, you need fighters.
Exactly.
Because who you're gonna clinch with, who you're gonna spar with. So that's why my gym was quite rich in Muay Thai in technique.
Because they have fighters,
Because you
yeah.
practice with the fighters. Actually, when in my gym, Sing Patong Sitnum Noi, we had 3.
Sorry, come again. What's your gym?
So my gym was the Sing Patong Sitnum Noi, based in Phuket, in Patong. And when I arrived there, there was no champions, but good fighters, high-level fighters, 3 of them. And 3 years after, 3 of us became Lumpinee champion. So we entered the legend
Picture and group
by
of
having
them are standing next to each other.
by having 3 Lumpinee champion in 3 weight class in the same time.
Damn.
So that was legendary. They made a poster for us in the magazines.
It is bloody legendary
TV
for
came
3
to us, and like all Muay Thai world was, and I was the first foreigner to get the belt and the first foreigner ever to defend it, and still until now. The Muay Thai.
He's now gonna
so
show
I'm
me
gonna
the
show you
picture.
the picture of the 3 of my
امسك
teammates.
الاكونت ماله خلاه اكتف والله جد والله ايه
This one is Pen Thai, so 3 weight category. He was champion in, I was champion in. This is the Lumpinee belt. You see the small one?
nice.
So I was the champion in 140 pounds. Pen was the champion in 2 weight category, 126, 130 pounds.
Okay.
And Pen Thai was the champion is 112 pounds. So the small one. So in the same time. So we became like a very
3 Lumpinee champion in the same
So
time.
look, this is the big poster, the Lumpinee champions of the year 2005-55, which is the Thai year. So it was 2013 maybe. So you see a Pen Thai.
Oh, they have different calendar than us.
Yeah. I don't know why, but
Thai
this is me,
Thai people.
and
Yeah.
this is Pen. So 3 different weight category in the same time.
From the same gym.
Yeah.
That's
So you can see,
that's a legendary gym, man.
From the same gym. That's a legendary gym. And this gym, they create the next Lumpinee champion, which is Rafi from France. He's the second Lumpinee champion ever, and from that gym. So see the level of the gym, you know.
Okay.
It's a very good gym.
I will take this podcast and attack maybe half of Kuwait.
I don't want to. I don't want to create anything.
No, it's not you.
I respect all the. No, I know.
Yeah, it
even
is
you.
me.
You know, I say like, I respect everyone in Kuwait that does Muay Thai.
But they need to know their place.
Yeah, everyone needs to know their place, and we have to be clear to the people.
Exactly.
You know?
This is the main thing. I need
You
to
have to be clear to
people need to know clear.
Like if you go to Thailand to any gym and you say how many crew you have, any gym,
Yeah.
no, he will say what you talking about or what done.
They will laugh at you, right? If you say
like شنو هذا? You know, like you say شنو هذا? They will tell you like what is this? You know.
so this practice is not happening in Thailand.
But
Yeah.
it's new. Maybe some. I think I heard they took it from someone called Master Woody or something.
Yeah.
I never heard about him before. So maybe he's a master there in Thailand. But doesn't mean that he's like. I don't see him in the Lumpinee shows and stuff.
There is any.
I think he's created the gym Look Tapfa or something like this. Look Tapfa. And they had a main fighter there before called. How was it called? He beat Bobby. Was really good, and I knocked him out. Their fighters. What was it called?
Bazinga. Yeah. Okay.
I can't remember his name. I beat him up. Yeah, but I knocked him out.
So this Master Woody, like the way I hear it, it's he's a federation owner. I think.
I don't think he's a federation owner, but some people came to him and they asked him to create this rank.
Okay.
Like
But why?
I said,
What
it's
he?
good and not good.
Is he a Muay like?
I don't know about him.
You didn't hear about him?
No. In Thailand, I was with Lumpinee champion. I was in Lumpinee with the main promoters and the main Muay Thai.
There is any parallel
I was
universe?
fighting with I fought Senchai and I was fighting in the same shows with him. And it's like some shows it's held 3 or 4 times a year, which is called Lumpinee Champion Kakrai. Only the best in Thailand, so in the world, the best, only the champions can find in that show.
Okay, I'm gonna be
in that show 3 times, and Senchai wasn't there like 3 times. So I know Muay Thai. I know where I was. You know.
okay. I'm gonna be the devil advocate.
And I'm the only foreigners to fight in these shows.
I'll be.
Like, where is these things?
I'll be the devil advocate. You know, there is any parallel scene in Muay Thai, like you say the Lumpinee is the main scene for Muay Thai.
Yeah.
There's any other like. I don't know, say it like in Kuwait, we here for football we have the main league.
Yeah, there is actually.
There is other league.
There is exactly. So you have to go through rankings and stuff. So, but now they created in Muay Thai because with the affluence of foreigners coming to there and like a lot of fighters coming to there to fight. So they had to create other organizations
okay.
to a lower level because they can't fight with the Thai anyway. They can't fight with them at high level.
So they create some.
So they create stuff. So maybe some of they came out of these organizations to fight to the high level, but only 2 of them, actually. Until now, only 2 of them came out of this. So one of them is called Rafi Singh Patong, which is my friend from the same gym, and he got the Lumpinee belt once. He didn't defend it yet, but maybe he's going to defend it. And another guy called Yusuf Buganem, they call him. And he was there when I was there. He was already.
Buganem?
Yeah, Buganem.
Is he like which order?
He's from Belgium, but he's Moroccan.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah.
Maghribi, originally. And he's actually the best in the world and in Thailand in his weight. But he's way heavier than me. He's under 62 kilo. And he's Raja Damna champion, Omnoi champion, Thai fight champion, everything. He's the best.
Okay, you see, now you are at the authority of Muay Thai if the people like it or not.
Yeah, like believe me, like real Muay Thai artists been practicing in Thailand.
Yeah.
And I get again the example of Senchai because everyone knows that Senchai is the best.
You fought him, and
I fought in the same show that he's fighting in Thailand.
In Thailand.
When he fight in Thailand, he doesn't fight in like before, like past 4 years. He was not fighting in Thai fight and stuff.
Yeah,
he was fighting only under.
In this day. And in this day and beyond, you're gonna be the reference of Muay Thai in Kuwait. No, don't. Even if you want it, I will make you the reference because because in Kuwait we have too many. No disrespect for anybody. Like, if they're not fraud, they're not that level they claim they are. So but before we don't. Muay Thai is so young in Kuwait. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
that's why people are still confused and.
Exactly.
Like,
the way I see
some people they took that place.
Yes.
to okay, let's grab something and let's make something.
Okay.
But it's not the Muay Thai that is practiced by the Thai people
It is kickboxing.
at the high level.
Ah, okay.
I mean the way they do it, the federation and stuff. But as I say, it's good and bad.
Yeah, you explained that.
Yeah,
but like,
explain
from the way, sorry قاعد اخذ وقت وايد بس انه from the you see it now. Like what we have, did you see any I don't want to go with names, like, but I think you've seen a couple of Muay
I
gym.
saw a couple of gyms here.
Which one? And I want you to tell me after the podcast, so will make people wondering. Which is the more gym have original Muay Thai? More like
Should I say names instead?
it's up. Not, you know what? Let's not go there. You know, you still started.
No,
but did you see?
I can't give an opinion yet because I haven't checked everything.
From
I
first
just saw-
from first view.
Look, I'm here since 2 years, but I was
2 years.
I'm in Kuwait since 2 years.
You joking, right?
Yeah, wallah, I'm in Kuwait since 2 years. But I was holding my because I was a bit looking around.
Are you serious, man? You know, like.
Yeah. But I started to came out like 3 weeks ago when I created an Instagram account.
I created that.
Yeah, he will encourage me like.
Man, you know, like what the. Astaghfirullah.
Yeah. So I'm here since 2 years.
Lumpinee champion from bloody 2 years and nobody know about you.
Yeah.
I feel I'm so sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I need to apologize for that.
Yeah, it's okay, bro.
Like, did you interact with other striker?
No. A few people I've met, like my brother Hassan Al-Kandari,
Yes.
which I'm very thankful to him because he helped me when I arrived and stuff. He's a very nice guy.
Man, because I heard rumor about you, about like this French dude who do Muay Thai, and that's it.
Yeah, because they don't know yet who I am or what I've been doing.
Why didn't you sell yourself, man? You know, why didn't you like put
Yeah.
ad and said, I'm joking, why you didn't put ad?
Actually, what I did, I put ad for private classes, but like on 248 this thing.
Man,
my wife did it actually.
I want to stab you, but you're gonna kill me, man. no, you did. You
I
should.
did put a few ads on the few websites and stuff, but it was just to find the work, you know.
Man, like, you know, with your kind of qualification, man, people should beg you for teaching, man. It's not the other way around. You shouldn't put ad. You said you should. You know what you do? You just relax and say, I'm a Lumpinee champion. And people should, no, that's
Yeah,
serious.
the people that don't know, you know, like actually, if I go in a gym and someone knows about Muay Thai, if I tell you you're Lumpinee champion, and come and teach in my gym.
Dude, I don't know anything about Muay Thai. Do you know how do I know Lumpinee champion in the Lumpinee Stadium? There is a legend about Kyokushin founder Masuyama that Muay Thai challenged the Okinawa Karate of Japan. And where did the fight happen?
In Lumpinee.
In Lumpinee Stadium. Masuyama took 3 fighters and fought 3 Muay Thai fighters, you know.
Okay.
This is how I know about Lumpinee.
Okay.
You fought in a legendary place, man, you know. And you say it so casually, it makes me look my body here. Do you know what I'm saying? You fought in a legendary place, and they have. I don't want to swear. We have people here who only
You can fight there. يعني, I can take Mahmoud next week and I give him a fight in Lumpinee.
I know, but you win a bloody belt, man. Yeah,
that's
You
it.
win a bloody
The thing
belt.
is the belt, and as well there's other things like even I got the belt, but I was fighting in the main events.
Yeah, main
Which is
event.
even more like
More prestigious.
yeah, the main event like it's very very hard. Like usually the foreigners they fight undercard,
Exactly.
and the one that comes in the so first you start undercard, then you start with the first fight.
Then
Then
you
you have
go.
to go up down to the main event.
Then you until you reach
But
the.
if you reach first this one is good, and if you reach first 2, 3, this is it's very hard. And to reach main event, I know maybe 3 or 4 in my life, like Ramon Deckers. He fought for the Lumpinee belt. He lost.
Oh my God, really?
He's from the only few that fought for Lumpinee
And
belt.
John,
I
what's
think
his
it's only me.
name? John Wimpa.
He never fought for the belt. John Wimpa.
Here you go then, and he's famous here.
He's
you know?
famous and he's a great fighter, but he never fought for the belt. So it was Ramon
Technically-
Deckers, me and my friend Rafi.
But Ramon didn't take the belt, so
He didn't take it.
in theory, you're better
Actually,
than him.
just for the funny thing, like you know Bokau?
Yeah,
So he fought for the belt, Lumpinee,
Did he
against
win?
the guy. He lost. So this guy was called, I think he got from Nopadet, I think. And Nopadet, he lost his belt against a guy called Kongfa.
Okay.
The same weight, I'm talking in the line.
Yes.
Bokau, he fought against Nopadet. Nopadet got the belt, Lumpinee.
Okay.
Then Nopadet lost it against Kongfa. And then I got it from Kongfa.
So
The same belt that Bokau didn't get, I got it.
So you.
Bokau never became a Lumpinee champion.
Pacquiao never will.
He lost that belt that I got.
And
a few years
he
after.
beat guys who beat Pacquiao.
I think he came after, like.
And Allah يسامحك, you put ad telling people to come for train with you.
No, I come to your house. I go to the house.
Shit, I'm my word lost. I don't know what to say, man. Like, this is huge even for me. Like for this podcast, I just need put your name in next Muay and that's it. So now, inshallah, I can arrange the gym for you, like to have a proper training.
I wish to have a place. Honestly, my plan is to have a place to be able to teach people, make group classes. My goal is not to create fighters yet. I just want to keep like teaching real Muay Thai, teaching good basics, real Muay Thai.
Yes.
And enjoying this training, like group classes and kind of stuff.
Do you know, Yaqub, the reason I hesitate to contact you after I know the truth about you, that I have this, I'm a very bad omen on foreigner here. Every time I connect somebody, they have a problem and go away. So please, man, just stay in Kuwait.
Inshallah, I will stay.
But like,
I hope to stay.
Inshallah. So like now you have this choice to relocate here. What are the challenges that you have here, like beside finding work and like did you establish yourself here now yet?
I did, yeah. Alhamdulillah, I'm here since 2 years.
Yes.
And I bring my family, my wife is here, my kids. So I'm established. I'm living a good life.
Wife is also friendly.
Yeah, my wife was a champion as well, Muay Thai champion.
Man, she should even teach.
So inshallah, I will. So that's why I want a place where I can maybe close it because she's a woman.
Yeah.
And here.
No, but in the system in Kuwait, you should find a woman gym in Kuwait.
Yeah. So she used to teach in some place, Ras Salmiya in Salmiya, and other places, but it was not good. She left.
Yeah.
Now she teaches a bit in the private. When she, inshallah, I'm trying to open a class for her, like a weekly class for women. But in the future, inshallah, first I need to find for me, of course.
Okay, but now you're open for private, so like I will put it as a bloody ad, like if you want a real Muay Thai, we have Lumpinee champion. Yeah, we have a Lumpinee champion in the house. In Kuwait, Lumpinee champion. It's saying like we have Messi
maybe not Messi.
Oh man, come on, man! You have a Lumpinee champion, so you at least same league, man.
Yeah.
But
same league, yeah, but maybe not Messi.
Like now, probably we cover everything. But now, give us a guideline to how to see. Like, if I'm a student of Muay Thai and I want to make sure that I'm not wasting my time with this fake instructor, what I need to see so I will know this?
What you need to see first, a guy that teaches must have some records. Like
where do I find this record?
On the internet nowadays, everything is on the internet. So if he has like a few fights, or if he created some fighters, for example, plus you will see him when he's talking. Like first, if you want to know real Muay Thai,
yes,
you have to look at it.
How? What is the difference?
Go on YouTube.
Yes.
And look what's happening in Thailand. Don't look the fights in Europe, or even like this small organization like there is an organization everyone looks is Thai Fight. But Thai Fight, they take the best Thai fighters, which is retired from the high level. High level fight in Thailand. They don't fight with Thai anymore because this is high level. So they go Thai Fight, they take the best from there to promote Muay Thai. So they bring any fighter. I can bring you, bro. I can bring Mahmoud. Next week we go to Thailand, we fight in Thai Fight.
Fight, yeah.
But you will fight a big name and he will destroy you. So that will make people happy. It looks sometimes they bring good European fighters as well, but not all the time.
What is the Thai Fighter? This is like organization?
Thai Fight is an organization. It's a Thai organization where they invest a lot of money to promote Muay Thai. But it's not the high level.
The high level is Lumpinee.
The guy that retired from Lumpinee and Raja, they retired from there, then they go fight.
But it still look good.
Fight.
It look good. I guess.
It looks good, but don't look at that to find the real fighters and the real Muay Thai. Look at what's happening in Lumpinee. Look what's happening in Raja Stadium or Channel 7 Stadium. which is every Sunday they've got
Lumpinee, what the other stadium? Rajaramnan and what?
Channel 7.
Channel 7, yeah.
And Omnoi Stadium.
Omnoi Stadium.
The 4 main stadium in Bangkok.
This is the main for, okay. If I go to other city, do they have like main?
You will see Muay Thai and stuff, but not like there.
This
there
is
the highest.
This is the highest.
Real Muay Thai level.
Can I take your talk to the bank? Like this is the guarantee. I need to.
It's a guarantee. Yeah.
This is the highest level in Thailand.
This is the highest level in Thailand and in the world because the highest level is in Thailand.
Thai, yeah.
So it comes together.
No foreign fighter ever accomplished anything beside you and a couple of guys. That's it.
Yeah, in the stadium. So actually, it was Yusuf. This guy Yusuf. He accomplished a lot, mashallah. And Rafi. And a few guys in the past like Ramon Dekers. He didn't get the belt, but he accomplished a lot. He marked them. He stamped them forever in Thailand because he destroyed a few faces there. And a few of them like Jean-Charles Karboski, which is a French one. He never got the belt, but he was ranking number 1.
Oh, okay.
So there's a few, but just in the history of Muay Thai, the foreigners that leave a print in the stadiums, you can count them on one hand.
Okay, this is the top of the top.
Top of the top.
What about like acceptable level?
Acceptable level.
How should they know?
They've got as well really good level, acceptable level, but it's not. You can't rely on this because in these levels they have everything. They have very low level and they have good level, So if you go to Max Muay Thai or Thai Fight, these two Thai organizations, you can find good level. You can find like, bullshit level.
Oh, okay.
Very, very like,
But it's still for a guy who never done striking, acceptable to guy to teach. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
But this is a way to give legitimacy.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
If a guy has a few fights in Max Muay Thai and in Thai Fight, you can take from him because he knows what he's talking about. But depend if he goes there to get destroyed 10 times.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. Yeah, I understand.
Of course, you have to be not stupid and he fought there. No. Look at his fight.
Look if he's winning or losing.
If he's winning against who.
But like sometimes people are bad fighter, but they can create good fighter.
Of course, yeah, because it's not like me. I was a champion, but maybe I'm not even good at teaching.
Okay, yeah, but
some guys they were very big champions, but they don't know how to teach.
Exactly. So I need to find a teacher.
He's very bad at fighting, but he's a very good teacher.
Yes,
it can happen as well.
Okay. Don't laugh at me because I'm really stupid about this, but I need to ask anyway.
Yeah.
Do they have in Thailand some tattoo to mark that you are a good fighter?
No.
So it's urban legends, not true,
Yeah, they don't have tattoo here. Actually, they practice tattoos, but it's just religious thing, Buddhist.
Okay. So it's not like you are a good fighter.
Nothing goes with Muay Thai.
Nothing goes.
No.
So like because I hear it from a guy who do Muay Thai, like he have.
You will hear a lot of things like they use, like this one is legendary. Everywhere I go, they ask me if I did that. Take a glass bottle like this one.
Yeah, and put it on the shin.
On the shin like this, but that's a legend.
So it's not even true. Yeah.
No, it's not even true. That's a legend. How they make strong by fighting. Since they 5 years old, they're fighting professionally without protection in the ring. The Thai guys. So that's why they're
the bone gonna be.
And you get strong by the fights. Even guys like us, we can get to a strong chins by hitting the bags a lot and fighting and blocking and this kind of stuff.
So now record other sign that I can find for a good Muay Thai instructor.
Like you will see how he's talking about it. And you have to look at real Muay Thai and look at him. If he looks similar, then it's good. If he looks completely different, then there's a problem,
But the thing is, like, you say it, you can do it easily because you have a trained eye. But for a guy who's ignorant like me...
A guy who's ignorant, I advise him to type Lumpinee Stadium fights and to look at them. Look at 10 of the fights.
Okay.
Look 10 fights. You take a few hours, you look at fights. You will see how they fight. You will understand a bit. You will see the
mechanism. The mechanism.
You will see the mechanism, the type of moves and stuff.
You should see if the instructor has fought or not.
Yeah. And then you look at your instructor. Is the move similar to this one?
Okay.
Or not? There's no other way, I think. Right? If he's got a few fights, the instructor, of course, is better if he's got fights. And
what about the true rule of Muay Thai?
The true rule of Muay Thai?
Law of the law of fighting. Yeah.
So it's very simple. It's like kickboxing, but so you have punches, kicks, elbows, and knees, and clinch, which is a close fight where we we clinch like MMA.
Yes.
Not like MMA because you have to stay straight. Of course, the technique is different, but when you sweep or do a throw down,
Okay.
you have to stand up.
What about the points? What about the
The points, like the kicks, will be more effective. So the kicks is you got more points than the punches.
Okay.
The knees, the elbows, this has got very much points. And then like a kick after defense, this kind of stuff. But if I explain that, it will take a lot of time. And inshallah, I come to my class.
Yeah,
and I'll explain you.
other will make it. Is it true sometime of the promoter will give a bonus if you knock a guy with the elbow or with the knee or?
It could happen in Thailand. Yeah, it happens.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah. So sometimes
Fascinating,
I knock out a guy with a head kick in Channel 3 Stadium, Omno Stadium in Bangkok on TV, and they give prize like 10,000 baht. Something.
Oh, nice
So
bonus,
when you give elbows, they give you prize. When you get cut, they give you money.
Why?
When you get cut, they give you like there is a sponsor that gives money to the wives.
For
the
like
guys that get cut.
consumption.
Like 500 baht, like maybe 5 KD for a stitch. So if you have one time, like 3 times in Lumpinee, I think I cut guys like 30 stitches on their face. So they got pay like 500 baht by.
Yeah, but this is stitch money.
They tell me thank you, you know. I got good money, you know.
Man, like sadly, we reach in 1 hour. I know people in Kuwait are so bloody lazy to hear more than that. Any last word, a message that you want to tell people, you know, beside of me telling them, don't be stupid and go train with you if you like Muay. What you like to say, man?
Yeah, I said I would like to tell them if you want to learn real Muay Thai, then welcome. Inshallah, I will open my classes soon and try to teach real Muay Thai. And inshallah, I bring all the trainers from my team or my family because we are Muay Thai fighters family. I've got my brother fighting. I can bring my brother. Or like inshallah, I want to make a nice structure to teach real Muay Thai. So
hopefully this moment will be the birth of good Muay Thai gym.
The Muay Thai month.
إن شاء الله. Thank you brother.
Thank you brother.
محمود حبيبي حبيتك يعطيك ألف عافية.